Hey, and good morning. We are talking about the choices that we make in our lives, and are they super smart or could we use a little bit of help? I'm here today with Omuugn, and we are considering choices from the insights and wisdom of Omuugn. If you haven't got your copy already, now is a really good time to do it. We are meeting to go through the different chapters in this book that will help us become better leaders, better parents, and better people. I'm really excited about today's conversation. It's one of those topics where sometimes we just make dumb choices and then we look back and we wish we didn't. Please help me welcome Omuugn as we talk about how to make better choices.
Well, good morning. It's good to be here.
Speaking of nutrition and having choices, one of the choices that I have made is to get away from sauces. There are a lot of preservatives in sauces, ketchups and salad dressings and things like that. The other day, I was trying to make a salad and I decided that I wanted some salad dressing, but I said, what if I were to make some healthy salad dressing? So I went to ChatGPT and I said, hey, I'm trying to make some Japanese ginger dressing. How can I make it so that it doesn't have sugar? And the answer came back, you can blend carrots with it because carrots are naturally sweet and that will give you the taste and it will give you the orange color and it will also make your ginger dressing taste delicious. So I made it with the blended up carrots and it was so good. And I was like, oh, wow, I just made this with no sugar. How cool is that? I was so delighted because you talk about, again, being aware and then asking different questions and then having different choices to make the best of the choices available to me. I'd never made ginger dressing before in my entire life. This was brand new to me, but I was like really proud of myself because I was like, look what me and Chat GPT made. So now I'm going through my pantry. I found some quinoa. How do I make a healthy meal out of this with no preservatives that's going to be delicious and gluten free? It's awesome.
There is so much information on how to make, for example, your own condiments. If you look at what are the worst foods that you can eat, condiments are included in there every time. The condiments are full of sodium and sugar and artificial sweeteners and all kinds of things. You also have the availability of all of the recipes for eating organically and creating your own. Like last year, we made our own ketchup. Ketchup is on the list of one of the worst things that you can eat. The colorings and sugars and all the high fructose corn syrups and all kinds of things in it. You can actually make a very zesty, tasteful ketchup that's healthy. You can create your own salad dressings. You can actually use olive oils and vinaigrettes and things that are very healthy for your body. They're very simple to make. So with just a little bit of effort, we can ask better questions and get better answers and choose a different lifestyle. A lifestyle where we're learning new skills and abilities. We learn how to cook. We learn how to make condiments. We're gathering knowledge all of the time. We're becoming better people. If we just go to the grocery store and just buy everything prepared, frozen meals and ketchups and salad dressings, we're going to be unhealthy because of all of the chemicals that we don't want to put into our bodies. We can make better choices in everything that we do.
I love that. I woke up one day, and this a couple months ago, I really stressed out as a business owner, really stressed out. So I went on vacation. When I came back from vacation, I was so stressed out when I got back from vacation, I needed another vacation. I kid you not. 2 weeks, 2 weeks back to work, and I was completely in burnout mode again. So I went on yet another vacation. I flew all the way across the country to England. I came back completely burned out. I'm like, whatever I'm doing is not working. And I realized in this moment, I do have a choice. There's only one person in the world that gets to determine how I feel and how I live my life, and it's me. I'm responsible for getting up every day and for the systems that I put into place for how I live my life. And if whatever this is I'm doing is not working, I get to change. I'm the one that gets to make this change. I remember thinking to myself, as a business owner, I have a whole team of people that rely on me every single day. They expect me to show up and be their cheerleader and inspire them and encourage them when they're not at their best. That is a huge amount of pressure. And I woke up thinking to myself, I chose this. I put myself in this situation. No one is making me do this. No one is making me show up every day. I'm doing this to myself. I realize if I'm moving forward and this is not working for me, I have nothing to lose except making radically different changes. And I started making radically different changes. And lo and behold, newsflash, radically different results.
We need to be responsible for the choices that we make. We need to look at all of the areas of our lives, the foods that we eat, our health in general, our exercising, our sleep patterns, how we deal with stress, the associations that we have with people, our relationships with family and loved ones. Every aspect of our lives need to be choices that we make. We need to use wisdom literature and be familiar with those principles so that we can incorporate those into the decisions that we make. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We need to actually develop systems where we evaluate ourselves periodically. Like if you decide to do intermittent fasting every week or so, go back and review that process. How is this process working for you? If it's not the ultimate thing, maybe you find out that every month you need to fast for 3 or 4 days, and it is even better and more beneficial than to do intermittent fasting all of the time. We're always learning new things, and science is progressing, and we're looking more and more into the microscopic world of cellular structures and how enzymes work. Every organ, every gland in our body can be maximized in a certain way. It needs certain minerals, certain nutrients, and so we can start eating differently. We need to restructure our lives so that our lives are really what the effect is that we're trying to achieve. We need to work on the causes of those effects and make the very best choices in everything that we do.
I think if we did that, I think you would look back on your life with no regrets. I think you'd say, I made the best choices available to me in every moment, knowing then what I knew then. As my information improved, I made better choices. I love that you gave that challenge to us today. If we took that challenge moving forward, making the best decision in every moment that is to the highest knowledge of who we are today, that's going to make us the best version of ourselves.
I'll leave you with this today. Let's make the best choices that we can.
Thank you guys for joining us. And those of you that are watching, this is also a podcast as well as a YouTube channel. If you're not familiar, listen to it on your favorite podcast app. You can also leave comments in the notes below and we will respond to those. Thank you, Omuugn, for your time today.